keep while we got you on here. We gotta talk about what's your Super Bowl. What's your Super Bowl that you remember? What's yours?
Oh, mine that I remember. Well, you all have mentioned quite a few of them. One of the first pieces that I learned how to play when I was learning how to play piano, because I started out by playing it by ear, and then my mother made me go and take lessons for 10 years, and I still never learned how to read music because I was playing the pieces that my teacher was playing for me by ear. Was a song about some funny colored precipitation. You know, you mix red and blue together and make a color, and then if the song was about the rain in that color, about some dude up in Minneapolis, and that was one of the first. No, all jokes aside, that was one of the first popular songs I learned how to play. And to see, as a grown man, to see Prince, Rogers, Nelson, Alexander, never mind Joey Coco, whatever nickname he's going by, to sit on that stage with the rain falling from the sky and playing that guitar, that could not have been. If they had scripted it, it could not have been more perfect. And
it's beautiful.
And Prince was already one of the most electrifying artists alive on the face of the planet at the time. That was probably number one for me. Number two, I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna go off script with this one. I was actually pleasantly surprised by it. The Rolling Stones.
Oh, okay, classic. Let's go.
I'm going to tell you why, because a lot of people's like, oh, these old guys, like a lot of the young Gen Xers at that point, these old guys hopping around on stage. Mick and them collectively, it's 5 of them in the group, right? So at that point, their age was collectively about 360 some odd years old, maybe older. And I'm not making that up because they were, I think, in their 70s or close to it when they did the Super Bowl, and they tore that stage up. I mean, Mick was all over the place. Keith, except for Keith. Keith doesn't move very much, but that's just
I remember my mom jamming in the living room to it.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Keith put on a great show. I will never forget the power slide. The power slide that gave America too much of a close up of Bruce Springsteen. He had a great show. But yeah, for me, definitely had to be. I hate to, everybody always goes to the big ones, but that was the one for me because that was, I mean, I followed Prince ever since I Want to Be Your Lover and up till the day he drew his last breath. So that's the one I'm going with.
I love it.
And I'm going to say, I would love to see, I'm going to say it again. I said it the other night. I'm going to say it again. Jay, get on the phone, call Boston, call Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Johnny, and get them boys on that stage. Please and thank you.
We'll see. One day.
I said it. Because Bobby's starting to lose weight, and he's starting to get them dance moves back, boy. But give him another couple years, get him on there. Let Bobby get out there and do the.
Bobby needs to shed some weight first.
You got wishful thinking. I don't know with the way that it's moving. I don't know if we're gonna go back to any of the classes. We may, but I don't see it happening.
We want to see New Edition with a cameo from the Temptations while Otis is still alive.
I'm cool with that. Kate, what you think? What's your favorite one?
My favorite was like Eminem and Dr. Dre and Snoop, that one with Kendrick. But Prince was the best of all time, though.
I agree.
No one tops Prince in my book. Is the best of all time.
He was great. He was absolutely great. All right, what you got, Nicole? Who you think?
I was gonna go with Beyonce for Formation from the Lemonade, and that all being a huge year for me personally, with that reflecting and speaking to me. But I want to do a little bit of a hot take and say Diana Ross for singing randomly the Star Spangled Banner. That's why you sometimes catch me singing it at work and people are like, what's wrong with you? It's from that I just absolutely love for some reason.
I love it. You know what? You're always going to give me an answer that just warms my heart. I love it. Classic, yes. Nicole. Delilah, your favorite moment, favorite halftime show, what you got?
Yeah, so it was between Michael Jackson and Prince. Those were fantastic. Mike MJ is the GOAT. No hate on Prince. I love Prince. But those two shows, like those two performances, set the bar, in my opinion, of like halftime shows. And so like those are my two like incredible. And oh, we got the news. Joe Burrow won. There you go, Kate. Your guy won comeback player. So twice. See,
go.
it is based on stats. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I love
Let's
Damar,
go.
but I had a feeling, that's where
Absolutely.
you go. So
You know, look,
two in a row.
Gonna win something.
However, fun fact though, Rihanna's halftime show was the most watched with 121.2 million viewers.
Oh, yeah. It definitely was. I mean,
and she was preggo at the time, by the way. 8 months pregnant.
Rumors were out there, and that she was gonna do a whole show being
Anyway.
pregnant. That's pretty
I miss Lady Gaga too.
Oh, they got an honorable mention. All right, so I'm gonna pick my girl Beyonce, as I love Beyonce. I'm a huge fan of her. 2013, she actually brought out Destiny's Child for Bootylicious. That was freaking awesome. That was the year of Who Runs the World, Girls. So that was, that whole thing for me was phenomenal. Halo, Single Ladies. She killed that show, and I'm just gonna give it to her because I absolutely love her. But there was some honorable mentions that Justin Timberlake and the Titty. Jackson, nobody will ever forget that. Number one on everybody's list. I think I looked this up, ladies and gentlemen. That number one on majority of the list were Prince. Majority of the list has Prince as the number one. So shout out to
of course.